As a sound professional, I'm accustomed to working behind the scenes. But in 2024, I got out of my comfort zone and occasionally in front of the camera and oftentimes on the mic. So today, I want to share with you 3 ways that audio helped me to grow in 2024. Number 1, getting comfortable with my own voice. First, in the sense of getting comfortable expressing myself and being confident in what I had to say. And second, in terms of getting comfortable with the sound of my literal voice. I'm sure some of you can relate, because I know there's a lot of people who are uncomfortable seeing themselves on screen and or hearing a recording of their voice, because it doesn't match the mental picture of what they think they look and sound like. I also think it may have to do with the fear of being seen and the judgment that can come from being perceived by others. But through the recording and editing process for my podcast, Audio Journals, I had to listen to my voice repeatedly. And eventually, I got over the cringe factor of hearing my own voice, because I accepted that this is the way I sound. I have a message I want to convey, and we just need to get on with it. Number 2, peace and gratitude. Audio Journals is a podcast that I started on a whim. I created 6 episodes for season 1, and in having to sift through my life to have material to talk about, I realized that while I'm not exactly where I want to be in my life, I've come a very long way. I think oftentimes we can get so fixated on the future and where we're trying to go that we forget to pause and have a moment of gratitude for where we're currently at in our journey. Crafting the story arc for each of the 6 episodes and finding the positive takeaways for the audience enabled me to zoom out and gain that kind of perspective. Lastly, number 3, main character energy. Now, I am probably about 2 years too late to this trend. We'll just say I'm fashionably late. I approached the audio for the podcast like I would the sound design for a film project. My voice served as the main character's voiceover or inner dialogue, and I added music, sound effects, and ambiences to flesh out a full soundscape. Each episode is basically a short film, minus the visuals, and I had to rise to the occasion to voice the main character's dialogue. I was able to take that main character energy off mic and into my real life and show up for myself in ways I didn't know I was capable. Creating the podcast was one of the reasons I created this Behind the Audio series, so that I could document my process and my journey. Now, as you can probably see from my feed, this series has been dormant for a while because I was out here running. So consider this video a reintroduction of sorts, because I intend to be out here on my feed in 2025. So I hope you stick around for the journey, and I thank you for being here today.